I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no you didn't. Fuck sipping, I'ma down a whole bottle.
Tom had always been weary of Spike. He was cautious whenever he was around the bulldog. Whenever he chased Jerry and was close to him, Tom made sure not to anger him, because Tom feared what would happen if he did. But one day, Tom messed up. As Tom was chasing Jerry throughout the house, Jerry led Tom outside, and Jerry had run past Spike's doghouse. And so, in response, Tom did as well. But what Tom didn't see was Spike sleeping, with half his body out of the doghouse and the other half inside. And Tom had run over and tripped on Spike, waking Spike up and hurting his back. And this enraged Spike. Tom didn't even have any time to plead for forgiveness, as Spike picked Tom up and punched him in the face repeatedly, and then threw Tom against a tree. But Tom knew if he didn't do anything, that he was probably going to die. And so, Tom was going to fight Spike to the death. Tom ran towards Spike at full speed, intending to tackle him. But Spike caught him, and he threw Tom through a window, and Tom landed inside the living room of their house. Spike slowly walked through the front door and started to slowly walk towards Tom. Tom ran to the kitchen to get a knife, and he started to laugh, as Tom thought he could actually do something with it against Spike. So, once again, Tom ran towards Spike, full speed, intending to stab him. But Spike saw this coming from a mile away, caught Tom's hand, keeping Tom from stabbing Spike. Then Spike grabbed the knife from Tom and proceeded to grab Tom's tail and use the knife to cut his tail off. Tom reeled in pain, and he looked at his limp tail lying on the floor, covered in blood. Tom had finally had enough, and he was actually going to end Spike once and for all. So he ran to the garage and grabbed a baseball bat, and he began to sneak up on Spike. Spike, not knowing where Tom had run off to, began to search the house, and without Spike noticing him, Tom used the baseball bat to swing and hit Spike in the head, which had knocked him out. Tom looked at this and laughed, and was about to hit Spike once more, but Spike was faking being knocked out, and as Tom swung the bat, Spike caught it, and he took it from Tom, breaking it in half. Tom now realized his mistake, and knew that he had no feasible chance to kill Spike. Spike then grabbed Tom and started to punch and beat him repeatedly, until Tom was nothing but a pile of bruises and blood. Afterwards, Spike got up off of Tom, and Tom could barely stand, let alone even see. Tom tried to punch Spike, but it was useless. Spike easily dodged this, and whenever Tom tried to attack him, Spike responded back with a punch, which sent Tom staggering back. And Spike had grown bored of this, and was going to end this. Spike picked Tom up by the throat and started to strangle him. Tom couldn't breathe, and he knew he was being suffocated to death, but there was nothing he could do about it. Tom slowly started to lose consciousness, and then, as Tom closed his eyes, Spike threw Tom at the wall with everything he had, which crumbled the wall and broke several of Tom's bones. And then Tom landed on the floor, barely even alive. Tom couldn't move. Tom's vision was blurry, but he could still make out Spike, and he saw what looked to be a shotgun. Spike had found his owner's shotgun, and was slowly walking towards Tom. And once he had reached him, Spike pointed it towards Tom's head, and Spike said, "It's time to die." Spike then unleashed the shotgun shell onto Tom, which killed him instantly. Spike then threw the shotgun onto the ground and walked away, laughing, as he had finally killed the one thing that annoyed him in life.